These are exciting times for Edmonton musician Josh Sahunta. Just received his first ever Juno Award nomination when the 2024 nods were announced in Toronto earlier this week. His record, To Be Loved, Volume 1, is up for Adult Contemporary Album of the Year. Now, those awards will be handed out next month in Halifax, but Josh joins us in the studio this morning. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you so much.
How did you find out about this?
Oh my goodness, I was just sitting there doing my work, and all of a sudden my wife runs down the stairs. Mind you, she's very pregnant right now, so her running down the stairs was quite alarming. So I was like,
You're like, don't run.
Yeah, I'm like, don't run. And she just runs into the studio and is like, you're a Juno nominee. And I was like I felt like I was in a dream. It was unreal.
Did you just make her say it again?
Yeah, I'm like, what? I said, I need proof, because this is, what, really?
Did you have any idea that this could be coming?
Not at all. I mean, the only thing that possibly would have given me that idea was maybe 3 weeks before I got a phone call inviting me to the red carpet event in Toronto. But the lady on the phone was like, this does not mean you're nominated, but we'd just like to invite you to the event in Toronto. And I said, well, if I'm not nominated, that's kind of far to go. But that would have been my only inclination to think that there was maybe something there. But even still, I was like, nah.
Now, I understand that, I mean, it's lovely that your wife surprised you in the midst of your morning and told you this, but that actually had even more of a special moment because of the album that you're nominated for. So tell me about that you wrote about on your social media.
Yeah, so this entire album was just a project that I wrote for her. They're just a collection of love songs, and we got married during the pandemic, and it was just a lot of fast feelings of like being married all of a sudden. We did a COVID wedding, so it was like we didn't get the whole wedding experience like we would have liked to, and it was just kind of showing my appreciation for her. And these songs have been used in a lot of really cool wedding videos and engagement videos around the world, and now they're being nominated for a Juno, so it's just really, really beautiful for me. And
extra special that she was the one to tell you, hey,
Definitely.
The album you wrote about me got nominated for a Juno.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, it is dubbed Volume 1, so Volume 2?
Volume 2, I'm currently writing that right now, and it's going to be way better than Volume 1, I'll tell you that.
Why? What's inspiring it?
Well, I'm going to be a dad
congratulations.
in May. Thank you. So, we're having a daughter, and I'm not emotionally ready to be a girl dad. And so, that's going to be a whole level of songwriting inspiration that I'm not even like emotionally prepared for. So I think there's going to be a lot on there that's completely new to me.
Well, you know what, Josh, you write a darn good love song, so I think you are emotionally prepared more than you think to be a girl dad. But no, how do you think having a baby might influence your music, influence your life?
Honestly, I think it's just gonna, I love kids personally. I love babies. I love holding other people's babies.
You're like Mark Connolly in that respect.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I love other people's babies, and I just can't imagine what that's gonna feel like when it's my own. So, yeah, just watching them grow up, and one thing that I've just really noticed with some of my friends having kids recently is just how visibly you can see them growing like week to week, and that's mind-boggling to me because we just saw some friends last night, and their baby looks completely different than when we saw them a month ago, and so it's just crazy. And I think that's just going to open up a whole new like landscape of ideas of just watching someone grow and being there for their first moments and stuff like that. Already right now, I'm like, wow, there's a song right here. So
yeah, there's a song in what you just said.
Absolutely.
2023 was a big year for you as well. When the Junos were here, you not only played the road to the Junos, you were backup with Jesse Reyes. You were a guitar tech for Simu Liu. So, what do you think now going into the Junos as a nominee?
It's surreal. It was very cool to be a part of the show last year, but there was still just a sense of like not totally feeling like I could belong in the same way. It's hard to explain. I mean, it was great, being there and being behind the stage and meeting all these really cool people. I met Connor McDavid, which was like very cool.
I love how he was like the most popular thing at the Junos.
It was very cool. And now to be actually a nominee and feeling like I've kind of been accepted into this, this group of people that I, aspire to partner with and work with is just really cool. It's like everything I've been doing up until now is being recognized and on this scale is just absolutely unbelievable. So,
are you going to go to Halifax?
Absolutely.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Yeah. What do you think a win might mean for your career?
Oh man, I haven't even thought about winning. I'm just still getting over being nominated, but I think it would be, it would just change a lot of things for me because, you know, it's been tough, just trying to like really make a go out of doing this full time. You know, I've been getting tons of opportunities in the States and in the UK, and so like really this will help me in Canada where I plan to stay for a long time, and just to up the game and open up doors and performance opportunities and, you know, even just grants and things like this. There's logistically a lot of things that will very, very, very much benefit from a win, for sure.
Well, and even just from the nomination,
Absolutely.
like you said,
Yeah,
right? To put that
sure.
on your resume, because you've already had some pretty great accolades, right? You've been, your music's been featured in Netflix shows, sometimes unbeknownst to you, like Love is Blind that we talked about. You know, Jake Paul put your music in his proposal video. How does this compare, though, to be put on a slate of like all these incredible artists, especially even in your own category? Yeah,
I mean, I'm a huge fan of all the nominees, and to see my name next to theirs, there's truly no words to describe that. I'm not just saying that as a thing, but like it's just, it really is honoring and flattering for me because I don't think about these things when I write music. I don't think about Junos when I'm writing a song. I don't think about accolades. I just write music, and it in and of itself, that is the point of why I write music, is to write music. And so when I think about being acknowledged by even just the Juno committee in this way, I have no words. It's such an honor. It's so like truly meaningful to me, and it's so like it just makes everything feel so much more worth it. Like it's like a nice pat on the back, like keep going, kid. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it felt like to be nominated. It's like you're doing the right thing, keep going, and I just needed that right now because it's been a rough like last few months, so it's just like so nice to have that pat on the back right now.
Yeah, so, well, it's well deserved.
Thank you.
Does it feel special that it's this record as well?
Absolutely. This record, it has gone through so many things, from having it someone stole this project from me and released it under their own name.
Oh my goodness.
And then it went on to being on, you know, all these different like huge YouTubers, engagement and wedding videos, and on Netflix shows, and now being nominated for a Juno. And it's like, these are songs I wrote in my basement, and, you know, they're all for my wife, and they're very personal. And, you know, I released another album previous to this called Melodrama, and that was like my commercial record. And I was like, this is going to be the one that does wonders for me. And in fact, it was this other project that I almost didn't even put out. So it's just super special. I love that it was this one.
A little redemption there.
Definitely.
Yeah. Josh, I'm so excited for you. I've told you this already, but I made an audible noise in the newsroom when I was watching the nominations like an hour later. And I just couldn't be happier for you. Thanks so much for coming in this morning. And I look forward to hearing all about your Juno adventure from here.
Thank you so much.